This is one of the best matchups today here as the Boston Red Sox take on the Baltimore Orioles. Now, odds makers have set the total really high at this for this game at 9.5, with Dylan Bundy taking the mound, who's gotten knocked around by Boston, versus Drew Pomeranz, who's pitched really well since the beginning of August. And I'm going to back under the total here of 9.5. In September, we're 8-5 with one push, and since July we got a winning record. So we're chugging right along here to get towards the end of the year. And I'm going to back under the total here. I don't think we're going to see nearly as much offense as we saw yesterday. Let's talk about Dylan Bundy here and the Baltimore Orioles. Man, he can be really hot and cold. Young guy. He comes in 3.82 ERA, 1.37 WHIP, but a 6.52 ERA versus Boston in his couple appearances this season. So why do I like him today? Well, you look at his numbers. I mean, on the road ERA over 5, at home ERA under 3. So he has the ability to pitch well. He's only faced Boston a couple times. I think 3 times is going to be a charm for him as well. I mean, you look at his last 10 starts, 3 of those starts, he pitched to 0 earned runs, so he has the ability to keep Boston to a respectable number as well. What I like, it's a combined total here. Don't forget, we got 9.5 from both teams. Baltimore versus lefties, they've been terrible. They're the worst in the American League, hitting just 234 against left-handers, and they face this guy here today for the first time. That's Drew Pomeranz, and he's pitched really well, since the beginning of August. He comes in for the Red Sox, 3.01 ERA, 1.15 WHIP, allowing just 13 earned runs in his last 6 starts. As well, when we take a closer look at him, in his last 3 home starts, he's allowed just 6 earned runs over 18 innings. So he has the ability to really come in and pitch a good ball game against a Baltimore team who's yet to face him, and I expect him to do just that. Since August, I mean, his worst start, he allowed 3 earned runs. That's it. He's been fantastic. So look for him to pitch really well today. Boston, they're a great hitting team. It's really hard to go against them on a total line, taking the under, because they have such a strong ability, because they're the best hitting team in baseball, to put up a lot of runs. But I think Bundy's going to do enough to go ahead and keep them down the numbers. I think Pomeranz's going to have a good game. I think we're going to see really a different game than what we saw yesterday. So under the total of 9.5 is going to be my play here on Boston and Baltimore, and I wish you guys luck on your picks today.